All of us here, as sad as it sounds, love as consumers. And that consumerist love is about us not treating each other with all-accepting love. No. Our love is where in the image we see, feel, realize, or don't realize that somewhere there is something that has that energy we need that would create a compensating notion in us, right where we are lacking something. And that is why we fall in love with what creates conditions for our development. Well, the vivid example I regularly provide, when a person has a lack of certain micronutrients and vitamins in their body, they intuitively start eating those fruits or vegetables, and they enjoy them as the best food that they have ever eaten, as they contain ingredients, micronutrients, and vitamins that are crucial, that are missing in their body at the moment. I mean, the situation is like this. In this case, we love something because of deficiency. And that's why, look, I kept telling you for quite a long time what wasn't really working. That you need to love yourself, and that we love the environment around us out of that excess of love. And in doing so, we become emotionally independent of it, and then it becomes dependent on us, and then we form our environment in the way that would be best for us. That concept came, to put it bluntly and loudly, from the fourth dimension, the dimension of love. While we still live in three dimensions, matter, medium, and time, we will always try to make up for our possibilities through other people, through events, through purchases, restaurants, knowledge, friends, husbands, wives, children, or some privileges, houses, valuables, power places, and communication with interesting people. By all these, we'll try to compensate our inner deficiency. Look, even when we are communicating right now, we are doing that to compensate for something that we lack. For example, the information I will give you, through the vibrance of communication with me, you will gain the insights and unpack the potential that you already have inside, written in your program, and create the principle based on which we stand by it, feel, activate, and use the energy that comes to us from the future. It becomes real in the present, and as much as we live it up, as much as we feel it, and as much as we do what is written for us in our program, which means we have read this paragraph for biology class, solved these tasks for math class, drew that picture for art class, and then got our grades for these. Which means now we can keep living peacefully. Our parents won't be called in for the talk at school. We will be allowed to play and do whatever we want to do. As of right now, that concept is becoming outdated, and a new perception, a new condition that are yet unknown, replace it. I want to say that it is pretty challenging for me right now, and I have practiced for decades interactions in these dimensions, in the sense and the paradigm that already became common for me. Now I have to reject them and clean up absolutely everything I've worked on before, and clean up space for the novelty I yet don't know and don't understand. That's why now I'm going to tell you how it happens, and how I see it from the position of our old paradigms, because those words, those emotions, those feelings, and the understanding that I had, they don't comply with the things coming up in our life. And when I come across it, I just can't find words to explain it, but I will still try to find them anyway and convey the message in the form and for the condition you are in right now, describing what is interesting for me, what is interesting for you and what you already got your foot in here by communicating with me.